G's family vlog.
Morning guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to give you our final thoughts on the 2020 Renault Zoe. What do you think?
I just love it. I just love it. I love everything about it. It's so nippy. I love the sleek design, slim lights at the front.
Yeah.
They look so
slim
good
indicators.
And what I love about Renault is the little details, like with the Renault badge in the lights and like the chrome finish and stuff. It just really sets it off, doesn't it?
It does,
But the drive of it, I mean, even if the look of it weren't good and you just had the drive, it's so easy. It is all around great, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think this could go for anybody. This car would suit anybody because it's got that nippy little show-off kind of feel about it. It's got that sporty feel. It corners like it's on rails because of the low centre of gravity. Got the alloy wheels. You've got everything you could ask for inside on this particular model, even going through to when you're elderly, where it's such a simple thing to drive. You've got no clutch to be worrying about.
Yeah, like your mum pointed out a good few things, didn't she, that we wouldn't have really appreciated, but the fact that there's no handbrake to like lug up.
Yeah, so because she suffers with her elbow, she gets tennis elbow quite regular. So she struggles with that. And also she said when she's putting her foot on the clutch, her knee started to click. It's just old age things. It's just sneaking up on us all, and this just makes it that bit easier.
Yeah, and she likes her sporty looking cars, doesn't she? She likes her high spec cars, and this looks sporty. Yeah, you haven't got the low seating where you struggle to get out like normally of a sporty car. Yeah,
because the batteries are under the seat. You're kind of climbing in like an SUV.
Yeah,
you're not falling in, because my mum's got, what's she got? She got the Citroen
DS3.
The Citroen DS3, but the sporty model. And, you literally fall into the seats in that. Yeah. Where with this, she found that she was getting in and out very easily.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, and the reverse camera on this, like I say, on this particular model, we've got the reverse camera, we've got the heated seats, we've got the aircon. I think aircon is pretty much on all of them. And also, there's one thing in this car that my friend just bought, a Tesla Model 3 Performance, and this has got something that I haven't. It's got a built-in wireless phone charger. You literally just put your phone down. When you pull up, you're done. That's brilliant. So in some respects, it's even better than a Tesla. And I love a Tesla. I really do. But guys, I can't emphasize enough how lovely it is to drive. And how any electric car, if you've never driven an electric car, I always say this because we get so many petrol heads say electric cars, this electric. But if you've never driven one, please just go and test drive one. It won't cost you any money. Phone them up, take your license with you, book a test slot, and honestly, you'll be blown away by it because it's such a smooth, nice place to be. You've got no rumble of a diesel or a petrol engine when you're stopped. No smog. And one thing you do notice when you're driving this is the fumes is coming from other cars. It seems to emphasize that. You're behind something and you're like, oh God, but it's just, it's clean, it's fresh, it's amazing. It's not a million miles from the old one, which I'm glad of because I love the old one.
Didn't really need improvement.
No, it didn't.
The display is nice.
Yeah. And also another good thing, which you wasn't sure of to start with, was the automatic handbrake hold.
Yeah. What's it called?
Assisted handbrake, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's assisted handbrake, I think, something like that. But basically what happens is if you pull up to the lights, whether you're on a hill or whatever, you put your foot on the brake. When you stop, come to a dead stop, you take your foot off the brake and it automatically holds the brake on for you. Makes it impossible to fail on a hill start. I know you found it a little bit tricky to get used to, didn't you? At first you were saying, I just like that handbrake.
Put your trust in it.
Well, this is it. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, once you've driven it for a while and you obviously get that feel that it's going to work.
Yeah, this is it.
It just don't make sense, does it? That's the only getting used to bit. It's not like any knack that you need to get used to. You put your foot on the brake in the hand.
It's just getting used to not doing something as well, isn't it? Your automatic feel, you pull up and you pull your handbrake up, but there's none of that. All you do is just pull up, give it a good firm push on the brake, and that's it. It holds it in place, and when you're ready to go, you literally just put your foot on the accelerator and you watch the cars disappear in your mirror, because this car just picks up speed so immediate. So no matter what's behind you, you'll pull away from it, you know, within reason. And I also like the touch with the extra USB charging spots. You've got 2 in the front, 2 in the back. The kids absolutely love that.
That's great. I love it. I love it. Genuinely, if we were gonna get an electric car, this is what we got our sights on. It'd be perfect for me.
Yeah. And my mother also, she hasn't shut up about it since she's been in it.
I'm sure you're going to talk to mum into getting
yeah,
one.
so I can imagine my mum having one. But another thing I love about this over the old one is the fast charge, where you know you can charge it.
Oh gosh, we went shopping yesterday.
Unbelievable, honestly.
And it was 100%.
And we got there right, and it went lower than we expected it to, didn't we? We kind of stretched ourselves. Remaining. Yeah, we had 6 miles remaining, which you know you shouldn't really do that, but 6 miles remaining. We plugged it in, and when we came out to shopping, it was 100% fully charged. And that will give you easily over 200 miles. No problem at all. 200 miles all day long. And let's not forget, we've only spent the weekend in this car, but with the previous Zoes that we've tested, I know that if it says you've got 200 miles on the clock, you will get 200 miles at least. And if you're driving it sensibly, you'll have a lot more than 200 miles. You really will. Because driving it sensibly really makes it a very, very economical car, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't really think about how I drive it, whether it's sensible or not.
You just drive sensible. See, this is why. See,
so, yeah, that's what it is.
One other thing with the key, which we've done twice over this weekend, I've got to say about this is because you haven't got to physically put the key in. Now, I know this is not just particularly for this car, but lots of cars do this now. But this is something we did twice over the weekend. Was I had the key in my pocket and you were driving and I said, oh, just drop me off by here a second if you don't mind and I'll just run off. And then the car wouldn't let her pull off because the key was with me, so she had to come chasing me. So I would highly recommend when you get in the car. Yeah, I also remember when the key fob first came out, people saying that if they did that, someone got out of the car, it would keep running and they could drive home and then not be able to start the car. But with this, it will not let you move until this gets back in the car. So that is a good thing. But what I would always suggest is, there's a little sign on the dashboard with a rubber mat, so nothing slides about. Always get in and put that in that place. There's a little picture to show you to put it there. I didn't have any common sense and I didn't do that. So twice we tripped up. So from now on, it will be a case of put this key down in the dashboard. Yeah. It'll just avoid that silly mistake we made twice. So what's your favourite part about this car?
I like the look. I like the white car. I like the sleek front. It just looks so posh. Yeah. Doesn't it?
We're in the blue car though. So you're saying you prefer it in white, would you?
I like it in white, yeah, I think.
No, I don't dislike this colour at all, Macy. I love this colour.
The colours, they got such a nice range. Honestly. The purple.
And they're quite unique colours as well, aren't they?
Yeah, the purple. Yeah.
So there's a whole new colour range this time round.
Is nice. Yeah. But I think I would go with the white.
Now, I think if I was going to buy one, I would probably go for the black. Because what I like is it's a black, but it's a metallic black. So years ago, when I used to have a black car, you had to be a polisher to have a black car. You'd have to wash it. You'd have to chamois leather it down afterwards. It would show every single little streak. You know, you'd be gutted if you'd washed your car and you were driving along and you had to put the washers on because you'd have streaks down the side of your car. With a metallic black, you don't tend to get that because it glistens. So you haven't got that matte mirror finish, if you know what I mean.
It sparkles, yeah. Doesn't it?
So that's what I personally, I think we'd be arguing over what colour, I think. Because she'd like white, I'd like black. But, you know, she'd obviously win because, you know, she's the boss. Another thing as well, just quickly, is the performance on this over the old one. I don't know what the stats are on paper, guys. I'm not pretending to be some sort of electric car specialist geek. No, I'm certainly not that. I absolutely appreciate the electric car. I think they're the future. I love them. And this in particular, we've always loved this. I love the size, the fact that you can fit 5 people comfortably in this car, no problem at all. That is fantastic. And you don't sacrifice any power. The power off the lights, like I said to you just now, it's immense. It just rockets away. No handbrake to worry about, gears to worry about changing. Just put your foot down and boof, you're gone.
Final summing up, best thing cost. Yeah. It's a different best thing every time I think about it. But it just comes to me then, the cost.
Yeah, the cost of buying it isn't cheap.
No,
but the cost, yeah, day to day.
Petrol.
Do you know, 2 pence a mile absolutely blows my mind. Now, I'm not going to talk to you about kilowatt hours and all that, because to be honest, it kind of baffles me. So I'm going to talk to you like somebody, in money, and not like so many kilowatt hours and whatnot. It works out about 2 pence a mile. So if you charge it a rapid charge out and about, they're going to charge you more, because they're going to charge you more for that facility to be able to charge your car quickly. If you had a home charger and you plugged it in at home, and that would give you over 200 miles, and that would cost you, we worked it out, about £4. So I don't know whether you can find another car out there that can do 200 miles for £4. That to me is just mind-boggling. It really is. And also, there's places you can charge for free. We managed to charge for free in St David's Centre in Cardiff. So we literally paid for parking, and when we came out, we had over 200 miles on the clock. The running costs once you own it is minute. So please take that into consideration when you think of the overall cost of buying the car. I would say if you're looking for a car that you want to keep for 5-10 years, very little can go wrong on it because you haven't got a combustion engine. Very little servicing involved. Won't go through brake pads because of the regen system in it. So all in all, this is an absolute fantastic car. This is my favourite electric car I've driven so far. And I've driven the Tesla Model S. And the reason I would choose this over that is, one, it's £100,000 cheaper, literally. And two, the Tesla Model S is great, but I find it's a bit too fast. So if you're thinking, you know, at the last minute of the roundabout, you put your foot down, it literally throws all your passengers, you know, give them whiplash kind of feel, isn't it? Yeah. But with this, it's quick, but it's not that quick that it's uncomfortable for everybody in the car. So my final verdict on this car is I absolutely love it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Anything you'd like us to follow up with in a bit more detail, let me know, and I'll try and get hold of it again from Renault. But guys, I will leave a link in the description down below. All you need to do, follow the link, book yourself a test drive, or call the number which I'll put down below. Take it for a spin, and honestly, it'll blow your mind. It really will. Before we end this, guys, I want to say a massive thank you to Renault Cardiff. They've been great to us, and they've let us use the Zoe over the weekend. I don't want you to think this is a biased review, because it isn't. I told them right from the start, I'll always be honest. And this is me being honest. It's absolutely fantastic.
They don't even ask us to really give reviews. They just like, you use it and
you use it and just, you know, see what you think, kind of thing. And like no
paid.
No, we're not paid to say any of this.
So we can say what we want.
Yeah. So guys, I want to thank you so much for joining us. Don't get lost or squashed, and we'll speak more soon. Bye.
Bye.